guest and a great dear friend of mine, Indigineous. And he and I are going to be discussing things that we feel would be helpful in any way to you. There will probably be a lot of comedy. I want to preamble every episode or video on this channel that I want you to really seek out help for everything that I share here and everything that any of the guests I have, Indigineous. I pronounced that properly.
Indigineous.
Share this.
It's
is
like
only
indigenous.
It's only works
but
for
it's
us.
feminine.
So if you ever need help with like AA or anything, let me know. But otherwise, there will be pot consumed in not recreation, but in healing discussions, etc.
We love to interact with Mother Nature.
Yogis have been tied to weed for a long time, but without further ado, let's just introduce Amazing You.
Hey guys, what's up? I'm here, Indigineous. And aside from doing yoga, we just like to chit chat here and there about some of the topics that are on the table.
So one thing we were discussing is how being in relationships can be hard, especially during quarantine and all this stuff. It's almost like a catch-22. I'm sure so many people feel like they've been alone and like isolated, and then so many people feel like maybe they've been with someone and they want to kill them or...
Yeah, there are a whole new set of things on the table nowadays. You know, it's like we have to choose who we are around. We have to be healthy. We have to be cautious. You know, we don't want to spread it to our elderly. So there's a lot, you know, things have sort of shifted, which is very interesting. And so I think moving around and doing yoga is very important when it comes into context with all of that. So this helps for sleep and like to kind of like, if you want to kind of get into a little spiritual and like light a candle and shit and like take a bath and chill out and calm down. I mean, they're
sustaining present moment awareness.
Americans are smoking a lot of marijuana.
Is that up?
Yeah.
What did it say?
Yeah.
Well, that's good because I was saying as a tool. See, I use marijuana as a tool for...
And it helps with the food.
Sustain. Oh, that's a whole other thing. Yeah, we should both talk about that because we both struggled with food. And, you know,
it can
people
backfire.
Don't realize how many men have struggled with this.
Yeah.
And
women.
Yeah, well, women are the only ones you really hear about, is what I'm saying. But
today I was thinking it can help skinny people who don't have eating disorders.
It does. It does. Also, that's one of the reasons they use it for people with cancer because they're losing their appetite a lot.
That's how I gained, well, sort of, not really. I started at 24, so I'm very aware of what it does, what it didn't do, this. I never did.
Oh my gosh, it's so late.
I know, but that's why I'm also so, you know, passionate
like your
about
frontal lobe.
That's why I live in California. You know?
You're what? Oh, no, you're not from California.
I'm from New York City, so it's like just being able to know that it's legal and it's not bad or frowned upon, and being able to go to stores and like smell stuff and know stuff.
Well, we're both from the East Coast. Good. We're both from the East Coast.
We're both East Coast.
And what's that?
That's the sage plate again. It's fine.
It's fine. when you found out 7 years after knowing me and probably spending how many hours with me, who knows, that I smoked pot, did you judge me?
No, I was so happy, but I was like kind of surprised and shocked, and I was like,
I remember it was after class.
Does this mean that we smoke weed together? Is it more kind of like I know my mom smokes weed or my professor? And
Let's talk about that because isn't that interesting? Like how like just a substance is introduced, but because of the attachment theory being prevalent, or the attachment kind of vibe, because of like how social mores are just changing and how we navigate them. Like it's like all those thoughts. Like, wait, does that mean? I think a lot of guys, not Josh, obviously, like when they know that I smoke pot, it's like, does that mean I have a chance at fucking her? Like,
oh my god.
Totally. Like she parties.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but maybe in like a straight world, I don't know.
No, 100,000%.
I don't think weed means partying.
But I mean, no, not partying, but like the whole judgment thing comes in. I think at some level, no matter what.
Yeah. I just like, some people are turned off to it. I was talking to my friend.
I can't stand people like stocks. That. That's so judgy.
I know.
About stocks?
Yeah. Stocks. Because she was like, well, I like THC in this canopy stock. But what's up with the CBD? So I was like, well, you don't want to forget that there's a huge demographic of people who think that weed is still bad. Like the baby boomer moms. So
a lot of them are smoking now, I found, no?
No, but they are open to CBD. So it's
CBD
a huge
awesome.
market. I mean, you got the baby boomers. You got people who have arthritis who don't want to have THC, but who want and need the CBD, not to mention the opioid crisis.
I have to change my laundry, but this is an angelite stone for you.
This is little angelite stone, so we like to work with stones when we can.
Mm-hmm.
Charge your stones under the moon, or wash them underwater. I never charge my stones that much. Anyway, when Ashley comes over, we're going to be lighting candles, charging stones, doing yoga positions that I probably can't do anymore, and dancing around with Hondo.
Hondo!